Small enhancements, big impact. Microsoft's latest new Outlook updates are too good to ignore. You might think these updates are minor, but these small changes are designed to make your daily tasks faster and easier. Imagine finding emails in seconds, customizing your inbox like never before. Whether you're managing meetings, organizing your inbox, or just staying on top of your day, these tweaks can have a huge impact on your daily productivity. So stick around and I'll show you how these powerful features can revamp and improve your new Outlook experience. Let's get started. Do you want to decide what's front and center in your left navigation? Now you can with the left navigation controls. You can rearrange apps, customize icons, declutter your left navigation view for more visibility. You can also get rid of app names and just show the colorful icons, and I'm going to show you how. Here's our left navigation. I can easily just click on the icon and drag it to the location where I want it. We can also pin or unpin an icon. You can click on the more apps to look at more of the icons that are available to you. And you can easily, again, right click to pin it to your left navigation. Also, you can add more apps to your left navigation. Click on the more apps. Add apps. You can, go through here and look all the different apps that are available to you. Your company may or may not allow you to add some of these apps. I'm just going to look for YouTube. I can now pin it in my left navigation. Notice in the left navigation, I have colorful icons here. You can change if you want them to be a dark color or colorful. Notice that when I hover over the icons, it displays the name. So let me show you how you can add that, make that change. Click on View, View Settings, type in navigation in the search bar, and it's going to take us right there. Once I make these changes, show apps names. There it is. Notice that it will take up space in your left navigation, so keep that in mind if you're trying to preserve space on your screen. So I can also turn off the color and you just have a black outline. Notice that when you click on a particular app that it changes to blue versus the solid black. Several users has asked if we can rearrange our left navigation's icons, what about the folders? And it's still on the backlog. It should be coming out soon. But let me take this opportunity to show you how if you've accidentally moved a folder under a subfolder, how to move it back under the root account. So I'm in Adele's account. I'm going to drag this folder. Oops, I really wanted before temp keep. It's in the wrong place. I can't drag it easily back to the account. See, it won't let me do it. So how do you do it? Just right click on it and say move to and select folders. Notice that here are most of our system folders and it will put it there. Again, folks, it's on Microsoft Backlog and will be coming soon. In New Outlook, you no longer have to open an existing email using the copy and paste to capture the entire email thread, then add it to a new email. It is so much easier now. Users can just send an email as an attachment. Here's how. I have Adele's email open. I'm just going to select this email, right click, choose copy, open a new email, Control V to paste it. That's it. We have new search capabilities in New Outlook. When searching a person, associated events will also appear. You can filter by mail, files, teams, and more. But what about searching categories? I have a few discoveries that I want to share with you. Let's check this out. I am in Adele's Outlook, and let's go up here and search for any emails or associated files for Nestor. So we can easily click on mail if there's any files for him, teams, and let's go back to mail. So that's great. A couple of the enhancement that was made is if I was looking for any flagged emails, notice how anything that we have checked come closer to the left-hand side, which is easier for us to find. Because notice sometimes it gets hidden over here, and they've made it easier for you to get to. We can just click on it to deselect any of these options. And so that's great. If you want to include upcoming events in the search results, type the person's name instead of the email address. Let's say we want to search for a category. I'm going to type in Demo AV. Notice there are times where I will get the tag that's letting me know that's a category, and I'm going to select it. What I've noticed is it provides me the actual category tag as well as the location where the file is saved, but I lose my pin order. I want my pinned items still at the top. I'm not sure if Microsoft is going to fix that. It looks like it is in date order versus pinned, then date order. I like to use my categories that I use most often under the favorites. If I click on it, I still have pinned first, then date order. Hope this helps. If you find this monthly update valuable, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and watch the next video on New Outlook's latest calendar updates. Share to Teams is now available in New Outlook. You must have the reading pane turned on before you can use it, as well as it's not available in your secondary accounts. So let me show you how this works. So I already have my reading pane enabled. If you're not sure how to do this, click on View, Reading Pane, and then Show on the right. I will click on an email. Notice I see Share to Teams icon listed in this ribbon here for our email message. Let's click on it. I can share it with a person, group, or channel. I'll select Nestor and Adele and hit share. If you don't see the Teams icon in the ribbon, go ahead and click on More Actions, Customize Action, and make sure that it is selected. Many users have been getting confused with the chat icon up in the top navigation. If you click on it, this is an at-a-glance feature for your activities in Teams. Also, see the bell icon? This is your notifications, and these are going to show emails, reactions, at mentions, replies, and tasks. So keep that in mind because there is a difference between those items. There has been several changes made to the Home tab. First, you will see the Ignore feature, and I'll talk about that in a second. You will see Block is now up under the Deleted, and they have separated out Report Phishing and Report Junk. When you're reporting phishing, these are emails that's asking for banking information, which can really cause harm to you and your family. Reporting junk is those spam messages that you get that you did not subscribe to and you want to report it to Microsoft. What's different with block? When you block a sender, it's going to be added to your block sender list. And I'll show you how to get to your block sender list. Click on View, View Settings. Go to Mail, then Junk Email. And you will see a tab for safe senders. These are people who you want to receive messages from, as well as here is a list of everyone that you block. You can block an individual, which would have their email address at their domain, or you can block an entire domain, and that's at domain.com. Let's talk about the ignore feature. Let's say that you are on an email chain that does not pertain to you at all. You prefer not to see them in your inbox anymore, and you can actually mark it as ignore. And I'm going to have this email checked. Hit ignore. It's going to go to your deleted items. There it is. Any new messages that is sent with the same subject line, it will automatically be moved to the deleted folder. If for any reason you want it back, just hit select and say stop ignoring, and it will reappear in your inbox. Okay, y'all. I am excited about this next new feature in New Outlook. I want you to imagine you're working on a big project and your boss sends you an email with a link to some important research. In New Outlook for Windows, when you click on that link, it opens right next to your email in Microsoft Edge by default. Now, you can easily read the research while still keeping your eye on the email all in one view. You can even reply to the email from the Microsoft Edge browser. No more flipping back and forth between windows. Everything you need is right there, side by side. This makes things so much easier. Now, this feature is not available to Outlook free versions or Microsoft 365 individual, family, or academics plans. And as I mentioned earlier, Microsoft Edge is the default browser. Your organization can configure their proper browser for everyone, or the users can manage the preferred browser. So let me show you where these settings are. In New Outlook, click on View, View Settings, under General, Files and Links. Here is where you can specify the Microsoft Edge or whatever your company's default browser is. Just hit save and you're all set. Profile cards in New Outlook has received some great enhancements. All associated content is in one place for an individual. You could actually use the profile card instead of search or find related messages features. Let me show you how to incorporate this feature in your daily workflow. I am in Adele's account and I can click on any email for Nestor, it doesn't matter, and click on his email address. So this is the profile card. So in the overview, I can see his work hours. It will let me know if he was working remotely. Notice I have his content information, his organizational chart, so I know who his teammates are or who he reports to, LinkedIn, and some messages. Here's the key here. If I wanted to see messages, I can actually say, show all messages. I have the ability to filter. Do I want to see team items? Or do I just want to see Outlook items? I can specify the date. This is just really awesome. I can find information. Notice that even though I was under overview originally, that it also is pulling this information from the appropriate tab. Let me show you a few other things that is available. Let's click on files, you have the ability to filter by file type to find things quicker. You can send him an email message or chat, and there's a few others. So again, use the profile card to find any related messages on Teams or in Outlook for a user and more. Now, go work your magic.